All right, next up, we're talking all about indicators. And there's always mixed emotions about indicators. Some people hate them, some people love them. There's hardly anybody that's in between, but here I am. I am in between. And what I mean by that is I think every aspect of technical analysis can be useful, including indicators. Is there a point where people go too far and their chart is just way too cluttered up for them to even be able to place a trade? Absolutely. And that's not what I mean by we're going to use indicators. Our purpose of indicators is that we're going to create objective rules for a strategy with these indicators, okay? So what we're going to do throughout this section is I'm going to explain the 3 indicators we are going to use when building strategies later in the course. And I don't know if you've noticed this yet. You may not have, but as we started this section of technical analysis, you learned about candlestick charts, then trends, then support and resistance, and now indicators. When we're building a trading strategy, all of these are known as conditions. What I mean by that is when we're building a strategy, we need conditions, entries, stops, and targets for any strategy that we have. Any strategy we create needs to be created in that way. So what we've done throughout the beginning part of the Technical Analysis Mastery course is I've taken you through and taught you all of the things that we can use as conditions. After this, we're going to get onto the things we can use as entries, like chart patterns and candlestick patterns. And we'll go through stops and targets as we learn strategies in the Strategy Mastery course up next. So as we get into indicators, just keep in mind that we're not talking about cluttering up the chart with a ton of different indicators. We're just using these as objective rules in our strategy to keep our strategies rules-based, so that we don't have to guess at what time should we actually enter the market or when should we place a trade. These are all just going to be objective rules we can use by implementing the power of indicators with our strategy. So the first video is going to be over the indicator that I use the most. I literally use it on every single trade I place, and that is the average true range indicator, the ATR. We're going to dive into that video. I'm going to explain the indicator itself, tell you exactly how I use it in just a second. Let's go ahead and get into that, and I'll see you in that video. Talk soon.